Greetings, citizens of the world. We are Anonymous. This is a message to all the parents all over the world about awareness on child abuse, because this is getting a serious problem. On a global level, a child abuse case is reported every 15 seconds. Every year there are 3 million reports of child abuse in the United States, and about 10 children die every day from child abuse. These numbers are much bigger on global scale. If only there was something you could do personally, such as knowing how to recognize and prevent it by understanding the signs of child abuse, symptoms of child abuse, and some actions you can take. First, let us talk about the signs. Some of the signs that a child may show from abuse are sudden changes in their behavior or school, being overly compliant, passive, or withdrawn. They may come to school activities early, and leave late because they either don't want to go home or are afraid to go home. They may also be watchful, as if they are always preparing for something bad to happen. They may lack adult supervision, as well as have learning problems that are not associated with specific physical or psychological causes. A lack of help for physical or medical problems that the parents are aware of. The parents may show little concern for the child, blame the child for any problems, and see the child as bad, worthless, or a burden. They may also ask others to use harsh discipline if the child misbehaves, and demand a level of physical or academic performance that the child cannot achieve. The parent and child may also rarely look at each other or touch, say they don't like each other, and consider their relationship as being completely negative. Now that you know the signs of child abuse, let us discuss the symptoms. Most abused children suffer greater emotional damage than physical damage. An abused child may become depressed, withdrawn, and violent, use drugs or alcohol, and try to run away, or even abuse others. Children who suffer from physical abuse may have black eyes, broken bones that are unusual or unexplained, bruise marks that are shaped like fingers, hands, or objects, have lashed marks, or have bruises in areas that normal childhood activities would not usually result in bruising. They may also have burns, scalding marks, cigarette burns, human bite marks, circular marks around their wrists or ankles from being tied or bound, or even choke marks around their necks. Some symptoms of child abuse in an infant can include bulging of the fontanelle, which is the soft spot on the top of a baby's head, or unexplained unconsciousness. Some symptoms of psychological abuse may include difficulty in school, rebellious behavior, vague physical complaints, sleep disorders, low self-esteem, anxiety, and eating disorders that may lead to weight loss or poor weight gain. Since I have informed you of the signs and symptoms of abuse, here are some actions you can take to help prevent or stop child abuse. You can be active in your community, get to know your neighbors, keep your neighborhood safe. Maybe by having a neighborhood watch, for example, reach out to the children in your community, or help a family under stress, since stress within a family increases the risk of child abuse in that family. Reporting your concerns of child abuse may protect a child and get help for a family that needs it. You can report child abuse or the suspicion behavior. If you ever suspect child abuse, don't be afraid to report it. I would rather report a suspicion of child abuse and have nothing be wrong than not report something and have something bad happen. If a child comes to you telling you of abuse, believe them. Coming forward with the abuse can be extremely difficult for a child, especially if they have been threatened, as they often are, so take them seriously. Now that you know how to recognize the signs and symptoms of child abuse, and know some actions you can take to help prevent or stop abuse, if you ever need to report it, you can. Can you live with the fact that 10 children die every day from child abuse? We Anonymous the collective don't accept it. We gonna take serious action on the net for find these monsters and make them worldwide public. You pedophiles that abuse children gonna be found. We start first with finding information about these pedophiles on the net and make their information public, and we report it anonymous to law enforcement. If they don't take actions, then our team's ready for attack this evil people physical. These are monsters. You attack our family and we can bite back. We gonna find you. This is not a threat but a promise. We are Anonymous. We are Legion. We do not forgive. We do not forget. We are the voice of the voiceless. We are the eyes of the blind. This action was by the people, for the people. Expect us.